Morning, guys. All right. It is stage number 9 of 13 for the 2026 Dakar Rally. We are winding down to the end. Only a few more days left. And, well, it's going to get good. A little bit of a change up in the leads, a little bit of different results for this one. Stage number 9, if you guys remember and saw the preview show for the stage or the briefing, stage number 9 is the first half of the last marathon stage at the Dakar Rally. So we've got one more stage tomorrow. Right now they are in a refuge bivouac, where normally it's a standard issue bivouac. However, there are no teams. There's more infrastructure. This is more of just camping out in the desert and roughing it. So interesting to see how they've changed it this year. And hopefully this is something that continues. It's cool to see the ASO searching for new ways to challenge competitors. And I think they're being successful at it, especially with the amount of rocks that have been putting into this this event so far. Okay, without further ado, let's jump into the results for the stage. So these are provisional. They have not been made official by the organization. I suspect as we move closer towards the end, it's going to take a little bit more work for them to catch up. So graphic is up on the screen so you guys can check it out. It is Tosha Schareina for stage number 9. That is the overall leader for the stage. 3 hours, 45 minutes, and 42 seconds for him. So another high 3, low 4 hour stage for these guys. They've been very consistent with that in their distances and timing the stage, which is very interesting, even though the kilometers have been varying. Okay. Anyway, 3 hours, 45 minutes, and 42 seconds for Tosha Schareina. Daniel Sanders finishing 4 minutes and 35 seconds back in the number 2 spot. Both Tosha and Daniel Sanders picking up bonus time. You can see it there, 3 minutes and 18 seconds for Tosha, and then 4 minutes and 43 seconds for Daniel Sanders. Then we move on, and then we have the first, wow, very well done, Doherty up in the number 3 spot for the stage on the BAS World KTM team bike. He is 4 minutes and 50 seconds back. Now, early on in the event, we knew that this was going to be the fight for Rally 2, but unfortunately, due to wheel issues, he's out of the running for the top spot for now. We've still got a few stages to catch up. There could be some stuff that changes, but for now, Doherty right now finishing 3rd in the rally overall, but led the Rally 2 category. Let's jump down and take care of the top 10. Ricky Brayback aboard the Monster Energy Honda, finishing 6 minutes and 22 seconds back, catching 12 seconds of bonus time. Then Skylar House in the number 5 spot, Monster Energy Honda, 7 minutes and 54 seconds back. Another Honda in the top 6. That is Monster Energy Honda, piloted by Adrian Van Beveren, 10 minutes and 10 seconds back. Niels Therick with another impressive finish on the Cove. In the Rally 2 category, he is finishing 7th overall for the stage, 10 minutes and 50 seconds back. Bradley Cox in the number 8 spot on the Sherco Rally factory bike, 11 minutes and 10 seconds back. Luciano Benavides, 2-stage winner on the Red Bull KTM factory racing bike, 11 minutes and 50 seconds, picking up 48 seconds of bonus time. And then rounding out the top 10, Preston Campbell on the Monster Energy Honda, 4 hours, 2 minutes, 58 seconds, finishing 17-16 back. So that is the top 10 overall. Let's take a look at the Rally 2 side of the house and see how that one stacks up for stage 9. So Doherty, as we know, finishing up first, 3 hours, 50 minutes, and 32 seconds for him. Niels Therick finishing just 6 minutes behind. And then Preston Campbell finishing 12 minutes and 26 seconds back. Preston, of course, aboard the Monster Energy Honda, and Niels on that Cove factory bike. So very well done there on that Rally 2 side of it. Let's check the overall, because I want to see how this is playing out, because we know where Preston is sitting. Overall, it looks like the following. Preston Campbell right now in the overall, Monster Energy Honda HRC, 39 hours, 23 minutes, and 16 seconds for him. And then you've got Tony Mullick in the number 2 spot, BAS World KTM team, 17 minutes and 28 seconds. So Preston Campbell putting in a little bit of work on stage number 9, opening up the lead a little bit. It had dwindled down to about 9 minutes. It's now back out to 17 minutes. So picking up about 6 6 or so minutes. No, 8 or so minutes on Tony in the number 2 spot. Then you have Barbosa in the number 3 spot. He is 1 hour, 44 minutes, and 44 seconds back. So that's the top 3 overall right now in Rally 2. Let's see what the Rally GP overall looks like after stage number 9. Daniel Sanders, Red Bull KTM Factory Racing, 37 hours, 9 minutes, and 17 seconds. And then behind him, you have Ricky Brabeck on the Monster Energy Honda. He is going to be 6 minutes and 24 seconds back, followed by Luciano Benavides in the number 3 spot, Red Bull KTM Factory Racing, 7 minutes and 5 seconds back. So really close racing still up at the top, especially that 2-3. We've got 6:24 to 7:05. We're just over 40 seconds of time between the two. So could be a very, very close battle right up to the end. Tosha Schareina backing it up in the number 4 spot currently overall. He is 15 minutes and 28 seconds back. And then that top 5, Skylar Howes on the Monster Energy Honda, 44 minutes and 15 seconds back. Taking a look down further, we've got Nacho Cornejo in the number 6 spot, 1 hour and 5 minutes back. Adrian Van Beveren in the number 7 spot. He is going to be 1 hour and 8 minutes back. Ross Branch in the number 8 spot. Hero Motorsports Team Rally, 2 hours and 10 minutes back. Followed by Bradley Cox in the number 9 spot, 3 hours, 33 minutes, and 41 seconds back. Mason Klein rounding out the top 10. He has been climbing the ladder little by little. 3 hours, 57 minutes, and 7 seconds back. So he's roughly 20 minutes off the fender of Bradley Cox. Mason on that Hoto Factory Racing entry. And then Edgar Canet in the number 11 spot. He is 11 hours, 40 minutes back on the clock. So having that long stage with the rear wheel did not help. So we'll see how this goes. He's got a 6-hour penalty. Looks like that was probably due to that stage. So, oh, man, it is definitely shaping up. We are getting close to the end. Tomorrow will be interesting to see if these guys are going to push or play it smart. You've still got a lot of kilometers to go. You've got stage 10, 11, 12, and 13 that you got to get through still. 13 will likely just be a toss-up, usually a shorter stage, not as involved. It'll be interesting to see how things get into on stage 12. I think the transition from stage 11 to 12 is going to be where we're going to see any maybe last-minute moves, because 12 to 13 may not be ideal. It might be already locked up by then, but we'll see. It's coming soon. Let's jump over to the cars. In the cars on the stage, number 9, 410 kilometers of special with 122 kilometers of liaison. It looks like Gascal, Energy Landia Rally Team, I believe, picking up his first stage win of the 2026 Dakar Rally. 3 hours, 46 minutes, and 42 seconds for him. And then Gascal in the number 2 spot, finishing 7 minutes and 45 seconds back. Then in the number 3 spot, it is Toby Price, 11 minutes and 36 seconds back in the Toyota Gazoo Racing entry. Then we have in that number 4 spot, Barguantha in the number 4, 11 minutes and 58 seconds back. DeMavis in the number 5 in the Mini X-Raid team, 14 minutes and 3 seconds back. Gutierrez in the number 6 spot, 14:49 back. Carlos Sainz in the Ford Racing entry, 15:31 back. Roma in the number 8 spot, 15:36 back. And then Baud in the number 9 spot in the Mini, 16 minutes and 43 seconds back. Now, as we're going down the list here, Nasser Al-Attiyah finishing 17th, 26 minutes and 23 seconds back. So that is a long ways back for these guys. I think there was definitely some trouble on there. I didn't get to see any of the headlines on it yet, but let's take a look here how this looks for the overall. So in the overall, Nani Roma, 36 hours, 44 minutes, and 1 second. So very well done there. I would expect these guys to be playing games knowing what the overall classifications are coming into that this next stage and into the sprint to the finish line. Nani Roma, obviously 36 hours, 44 minutes, and 1 second. Carlos Sainz in the number 2 spot in the Ford Racing entry, 57 seconds in the provisional overall through stage 9. So 57 seconds back. That is absolutely a toss-up. This could be a win for Carlos Sainz. We'll see in these next few stages. Nasser Al-Attiyah, 1 minute and 10 seconds back. So very, very tight gap between the top three at the moment. Henk Ladigan in the number 4 spot. He's finishing currently. Sorry, coffee's kicking in. 6 minutes and 13 seconds back in the overall. Still within striking distance. All of these guys, all the way up to Ekstrom in the number 5 spot. The top 5, I think, all have a shot, considering that it's only an 11-minute gap between the top 5. So Matthias Ekstrom rounding out the top 5. Ford Racing entry, 11 minutes and 19 seconds back. Sebastian Loeb in the number 6 spot. The Dacia Sandriders, 21 minutes and 6 seconds back. Toby Price in the number 7 spot. Currently, Toyota Gazoo Racing, 26 minutes, 49 seconds back. Moraes in the number 8 spot. Dacia Sandriders, 36 minutes, 49 seconds back. And then is Serradori in the number 9 spot, 41 minutes and 4 seconds back. And rounding out the top 10, you have Cristina Gutierrez in the Dacia Sandriders entry, 49 minutes and 22 seconds back. So that is the ultimate class. That is the vehicle class. Looking at the overall right now, as the SSV and the Challenger, SSV and Stock have not finished. And we do not currently have a podium for these guys through it. But Chaleco Lopez, at last check, looks like 4 hours, 23 minutes, and 43 seconds for him. Christopson in the number 2 spot for stage number 9. And then Miller Gray in the number 3 spot, 4 hours, 27 minutes, and 33 seconds. So very, very close racing here. Then you've got Cheney and Argybright in the number 4 spot, 4 hours, 28 minutes, and 6 seconds. So SSV is to be determined. I think it's still going to be a close race. We've got a lot going on in the next few stages, especially this next one coming up. So I'm curious to see what it looks like, what it's going to break down to. Remember, stage number 10 is going to be the second half of the marathon refuge stage. So we'll see if everybody's rested and ready to go. We'll see if there's any more tire issues coming in. I think the guys learned their lesson in the first marathon stage that they did, that these could be some really cruel kilometers and cause a lot of damage to the bike. And unfortunately, not in the way. It's one thing if the bike is damaged and barely rideable. It's another one if it's a wear item, like, say, for instance, a tire that's completely trashed and that you're trying to make it to the finish, even though you're on a healthy bike otherwise. So we'll see how it shakes down. Anyway, with that being said, we'll see you guys for the next episode. And then don't forget, we do have an interview coming up. We're working on editing that together. If you're thinking about going to the Dakar Rally, you need to watch this next video coming up. So like and subscribe, or at least subscribe and hit that bell notification. You want to make sure you know that that thing is coming. And if you guys are listening on Spotify and any other podcast platforms, make sure to subscribe, because you're not going to want to miss that interview. So should have it up in the next day or so. Just going through it. And yeah, I had a lot of fun. So remember, if you're looking to get into the Dakar Rally, you don't want to miss that one. All right, we'll see you guys.